LinkedIn, I hope. Yes, we are live on one. So what I wanted to talk about today, it's about that plan, the things that we make a difference in our lives. And you know, if you're tired of feeling stuck and not achieving the results you want in your life or on your business, it's time to catalyze your success through imagination and nurturing. And this can go through different things. You have to clarify where you're going. You have to clarify your goal. And clarifying your goal requires to have a step-by-step actionable guide. It has to have, you need to have a vision. You need to have the right mindset. And you need to have the right tools which consist on your strengths, and you need to know when to take action and when not to take action. And most of all, you need to stay consistent, because if you're not consistent in the things that you do, then you have to understand that those things, they're gonna affect you. So that's why it's very important to remember that you are the one who's creating the life by design, like my good friend Richie says. You create your own universe. It's something that that's why I say YOU, it's your own universe. And there are things that there are six steps which I like to call it, when to it's going to help you to identify, and it's going to lead you to become unstoppable. One is to identify the problem. So you take the time to clearly identify the problem you're trying to solve, and what are the potential causes. And then the second one is to look into brainstorm solutions. If you brainstorm the potential solution to the problem by using your imagination and nature-based approaches, then you're going to be easy to find a solution. And then when you find the solution, you need to evaluate those solutions based on how effective they are, how sustainable they are, how look at the scalability and how much it's going to cost you. Is it the time, funds, connections, and then pick what's the best one out of all. And then when you do that, you pick one and you implement the solution. When you implement the solution, you have identified that was the best, then you create that plan, which is going to allow you to implement the best solution. And what the fifth step in this the way to become unstoppable is to monitor the results. Look at the things that they're coming out of the solution you made. Is it the right one? Because if you don't get the results, the one you expected, you have to look on the one that you received and make adjustment if it's required. And then when you do get something, which is always a great thing, when you get when you achieve something, be very grateful, celebrate that success. That little success makes a huge difference in the long term, especially when your goal is big and you don't celebrate the small steps. Remember, Rome was not built in a day. The world was not built in an hour, and that's why it's important to celebrate the successful implementation of the solution and the results it has produced, because this is where you understand that unstoppable plan is going to work. And Jim Rohn, I'm pretty sure he said this. If I'm wrong, somebody can correct me on that one. But he said, plan to fail or fail to plan, which is very, very simple and straightforward. You can either plan it properly, or you can just go there and just go there, and see whatever is going to happen. Because the minute you understand your goal, then you're going to be clearly define the goal, and you're going to know exactly what you want to achieve. Because identify the key outcomes and the benefits that you hope to achieve is going to allow you to move forward. For example, if you want to lose 20 pounds in 6 months, then you know exactly you have 6 months to lose 30 pounds. Or you want to feel more confident in your clothes and have more energy when you're out with your kids or with your spouse or with your partner, etc. You know exactly what you want. And one of the things that people don't understand is it's not just about being here. It has to be written down. So when you have that plan in mind, you need to put it down, note it down, and develop a detailed plan for action. Because if you say that you want to get fit, you need to be more exact. So, for instance, it's going to be like, I want to exercise 30 minutes every day, and I don't know, follow a meal plan that is going to give you more healthy food, like more fruits, more vegetables. And then you start breaking this down in small achievable steps. For example, if you want to do 30 minutes a day in exercising, you're not just gonna you don't need to do it for 30 minutes at once. You can do 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, and that way you can make it in during the day. But as long as you do that and you eat the right things in the right place, then everything is great. Because when you break down your plan into small achievable steps, then it's going to allow you to celebrate your success. It's not going to be a big thing. So that's why it's important to develop a detailed plan of action and break it down into small achievable steps. Create a timeline for each step. So if you want to do 10 minutes a day out of those 30 that I mentioned earlier, just think about how you can do it. So you can say, look, I'll do 10 minutes at 8 o'clock in the morning, I'll do another 10 minutes at 1 o'clock, and I'll do another 10 minutes at 6 o'clock. So that's where you just go into those steps where you're going to break it down, you're going to create a timeline for each step. The next one is about staying motivated, and this is where you need to focus on the positive aspects of your goal. If you're, for example, you're excited to be more confident and have more energy, well, you have to celebrate that when you get a smile. You have to celebrate when you woke up 5 minutes earlier than yesterday. You celebrate when you just help one person, or whatever the celebration is. You want to reward yourself with that well done. Pat yourself on the back. Say, hey, well done. I'm happy that we actually done this. Remember why you do what you do, because that's so important. The reason you want to achieve your goal is going to drive you through the hard times, because nothing's going to be easy. Nothing's going to be straightforward. So it's going to take time, and you want to be, I don't know, let's say, for instance, you want to be healthy be a role model if you're a father or a mother. So when you go out of that alignment, out of the integrity, just go back and regain it. Listen to why you're doing what you're doing, because it's so important. It's important to stay motivated, because focusing on the positive aspects of your goal and celebrating those small success along the way is going to take you further. It's going to allow you to move faster, and it's going to be the reason why you do what you do, because it's so easy. And one of the things that people don't understand is when you're moving into the why, is you understand how to take action. And when the take action is based on the information that you receive from the plan you put. So if you want to take that time and you schedule the time for exercise, like we said earlier, then you know exactly that at that time during the day, I'm going to do this. And that first step and the next step is going to allow you to move forward. Like I said, 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the night, and 10 minutes in the afternoon. And, if you keep moving forward, no matter how small the progress is, then you're going to be able to just achieve one by one by one. Every 10 minutes is more than none. Every 1 second is more than nothing. And when you start taking action on your plan, then you're going to keep moving. You're going to get yourself motivated. And that's how it's going to allow you to overcome those obstacles. Because when you have a plan, you can anticipate what the potential of you failing on that plan, and you can prepare them in advance. And when you go out, let's say you will go out on a date, for instance, you think maybe it's not going to go right, maybe it's going to go great, maybe it's going to go something like this. So you do different scenarios, different plans. But if you plan and you're ready for every outcome, then you're going to know how to overcome those and how to encounter, when you encounter that setback, I missed this, but I will adjust it to my schedule and make it up later on. And this is where you have to stay flexible. This is where you have to be open to new solutions. Because, for example, if you don't enjoy running because it's raining outside, or you just don't enjoy running, for period, then you can try something else. I don't know, take a bike, take the roller skates, do swimming, do bungee jumping. I don't know, whatever you think it's going to be something that you enjoy. So do exercising, and it's not just running. Or you can do boxing, for instance. I do box, and I do, when I have time, martial arts and many other stuff. But when you anticipate those potential obstacles and you prepare them, you prepare for them in advance, is going to allow you to move forward. So always take a step back. Always look into reevaluate if you encounter a setback, because if you're flexible on the things that you do, you're always going to be open for new solutions, and that leads to the persistence. Because the more persistent you are on the things that you do, the easier it's going to be for you to understand how that works. So if you stay committed and you persevere through the challenges, then it's going to be easy for you to move forward. So, for example, I like to remind myself of why am I doing this, and what I'm going to achieve by finishing that task. And that is going to bring me back into on the right track, and it's going to allow me to stay focused on my goal. And this isn't personal, this is not professional, this applies in everything. It's not just one thing. And if you let the setbacks and the failure discourage you, then you're going to fail before you even started. Just it's like I don't know, drinking. If you stop drinking and say, "I'll just have one more," or smoking, because a lot of people are smoking. If you say, "I'm just going to have only one today," it's if you have one today, you're gonna have to tomorrow, and three, and so on. So why don't you just, instead of having that one, have an apple, or do some exercising, or go out and speak to somebody? Because when you keep pushing forward, then you learn from your mistakes. It's gonna allow you to reflect on what led to that setback, and don't beat yourself up. Don't, just take it as it comes. Understand that you're human. We all go through the process of learning, making mistakes. We learn from mistakes, and then just prevent it and make sure it doesn't happen again. Because when you stay committed and persevere through the challenges, then any setbacks and failures, they're not going to discourage you. They're going to keep you to move forward and to learn from your mistakes. And one of the things that most of people fail to learn is to practice self-care. Everybody's going like hard, work hard, do this hard, do this, sleep 3 hours and work because time is precious. Yeah, time is precious, but if you don't take care of yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally, then how are you going to be able to be fully focused if you don't have enough sleep? How are you going to be able to do the exercise if you don't drink enough water? Or how you manage stress if you don't do your meditation? Hey, hi, Shantu. Welcome. We're talking about unstoppable mindset and understanding your goals and know your plans and how to stay motivated and how to take care of yourself physically, emotionally, mentally. Because when you get enough sleep, when you do that regularly, exercise, and you eat healthy and drink enough water, that's going to allow you to stay focused. It's going to allow you to stay motivated, and it's going to allow you to move and be more relaxed. And it's good to take those small time breaks during the day. Find little hobbies, find different activities that allows you to bring you joy and relaxation. I'm good. How are you? I hope you're great, and I hope you really enjoyed what I'm going to say. because it helps me, and that's what I want to share with other people. And speaking of which, when I'm asking other people, I always ask a question, because if it's something that I don't know, then I'll ask for help. You don't have to be afraid to ask for help when you need it, because lots of people, they are not doing what they're doing because they're afraid of what that person is going to say, or what they're going to see me like, or what if I don't get what I want. If you don't ask, you don't get. Simple as that. If, for example, I will ask a friend to join me for a workout or support or accountability, you can talk to me anytime. Just send me a message if you have anything. You can. Sorry, I'm just talking with somebody on. We just joined the live stream on Instagram. Feel free to send me a direct message, and I'll be happy to speak to you as well. Just let me know exactly what is that I can help with. And if it's something that is more than just having that. You need more than just a normal support from a friend. Seek out those professionals who can support you in achieving your goals. For example, if you want to be healthy, might want to speak with a nutritionist. If you have some motivation or keeping yourself positive, you want to speak with a mentor or a coach in that stuff. If you want to get super fit, and a personal trainer, it's always good. So, and I've been through this because I prefer to get the experts to help me to move faster, to get to where I want even better than and faster than I wanted. And don't be afraid to ask for that help when you need it. That's what I say. Seek out to mentors, coaches, supportive friends, family. And remember, it's okay to delegate tasks, and it's okay to ask other people. Yeah, great, no problem. Send me a message, and I'll respond to you, Shanshu, as soon as I get that. But believe one of the things that people fail to achieve their plans is because they stop believing in themselves. And when this is stopping when you're not prepared. This stops when you listen to what other people say instead of following your own instincts. You have to believe that you have the ability and the resources to achieve that goal. And this comes with the planning, comes with the preparation. Like, for instance, I have the strength and determination to make positive changes in my life. Great. And how is that going to be? Do you read enough books about that? Do you go to webinars and seminars to learn more? Do you go to the gym, or do you do exercise at home? All these things are helping you to stay motivated. You're welcome. And when you visualize yourself achieving that goal and imagine having that burning desire, how it feels, then you're gonna get there faster, because your body, your mind is gonna go towards it. Imagine yourself feel more confident, feel proud about yourself, and keep that in your mind as a picture, because we always have more than one image of ourselves. We have the image about who we are, we have the image about what people think about us, and we have the image about what we think that people think about us. So when you want to make sure that you get that right, make sure that you surround yourself with positive people that are supporting you, that are encouraging you. They are making you feel that you're going through success. They're going to push you forward rather than drag you down. And this is where you have to believe in your ability to achieve your goal. This is where you have to stay confident and focused on the end results. Because using those, excuse me, I think I'm getting a cold, positive affirmation to reinforce that belief in yourself, then it's going to be easy for you to understand that you're on the right path. And one of the things that I say, you have to learn from your failures, because if you think you're a failure, then you will be a failure. The thing is that when you fail on something. You don't fail you. That's why it's important to reflect on your progress, to reflect on your successes, to reflect on your challenges. Because if you don't track your progress, you don't celebrate your success, and you don't learn from your setback, then how are you going to learn from your failures? That's why, you need to understand, you need to analyze what works and analyze what doesn't work, For example, if I have an experiment, I try different workouts, or I try different meals, and I try different strategies, and I see the results, and I'm still doing the one that are not giving the results I'm looking for. That you don't really learn from it, do you? So if you try something and it's not working out, understand why it's not working out, learn from it, and move forward. Excuse me. That's why you need to embrace the failures and see them as learning opportunities. Use this knowledge to refine your plan, to adjust your approach, because that's why you're going to go to the next step, which is going to allow you to evaluate your progress. And then when you embrace that change as a natural and necessary part of growth and development, then you understand that any change is uncomfortable, but is necessary for me, for you to achieve those goals, to become the best person, to become unstoppable. And you need to be open in trying those new things and to explore new opportunities. If you don't try something new, you're not going to be able to get what you're looking for. You have to try something which is giving you a different result in order to understand which one is the one who's going to lead you to the results that you're looking for. And the Instagram is keep on asking me to take a break, but I'll be probably another 5 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna shoot off to go for a walk and chill, because I've been in a few meetings already. So like I said earlier, you need to find that balance when you take breaks. And like I said, if you regularly assess your progress and adjust the plan as needed, then it's going to be so easy for you to understand what's going on. You're going to be looking into celebrate the milestones, all the steps and successes along the way. And all those information, the feedback, they're going to be there to inform you that your decisions are course correct. And if not, then you adjust it and just find the necessary way. And listen, this is something which is a framework. If you actually pay attention, I use Unstoppable, and I create an anagram framework, so you can stay focused, you can stay motivated and persistent as you work towards achieving your goal. And by following this Unstoppable framework, you can achieve your goals, you can make positive changes in your life through consistent action, self-care, a positive mindset, and also you're going to be committed, persevere to challenges, and believe in yourself and your ability to succeed. So if you really want to benefit from this, reach out to me. Happy to discuss this, to take you to the Unstoppable Mindset program, and it's going to allow you to just get the information that you're looking for. We're going to be looking like assess the situation. We're going to tailor the plan for you. We're going to look into that strategy and execution, how to overcome those obstacles. We're going to provide you the support and accountability. We're going to reflect and review everything, and you're going to create that investment in you. And nothing comes within 30 days or 60 days. You need more than that. I would say a minimum of 6 months to see a big difference and to make a change. But people adapt and learn faster. Some people do it in 30 days. Some people do it in more or less. But to have that accountability, to have that sustainability, you have to do it in more than that, because it's gonna allow you to understand more about strategies, management plan, aspirations, goals. And our coaching program is gonna personalize that. It's gonna help you to identify and overcome any business challenges. We're gonna look into proven strategies to enhance your leadership, your communication, and decision-making skills. We're gonna create that tailored action plan to optimize your operation, increase profitability, achieve sustainable growth. And you're going to have that support and accountability to keep you focused and motivated on your journey to success. And don't let the fear and uncertainty hold you back any longer. Seize this opportunity to unlock your potential and pave the way to extraordinary achievement in business. And I'm going to ask you this question: are you ready to become unstoppable? Because if you are, that now is the time to enroll in this program, and let us guide you through the unstoppable mindsets to have extraordinary business future. And like I said, we're going to assess your potential. You're going to unleash your real leadership. We're going to create those strategies for growth. We're going to learn and overcome the obstacles. We're going to sustain that momentum, and we're going to transform you into this unstoppable person in your personal and professional life. So I hope you really enjoyed this. Thank you everyone for coming on the show, and I'm looking forward to speak to you soon. All the best.